Harvey's Curbside to Go means you can experience quality anywhere. Call in and pick it up on your way home without leaving your car. No cooking, no cleaning, just dinner. Harvey's, a difference you can taste.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go on your Tuesday morning. Thanks as always for waking up with us. It's 7:30 on Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Here's everything you need to know to get you out the door. Another cool start to your day ahead. Gradually warming up though this afternoon and over the next few. And that leads us up to what? Storms for the weekend. Yeah, storms are in our weekend forecast. We'll talk details on timing and severity coming up in the next few minutes. But as for right now, still a cool start for your Tuesday ahead. 52 in Water Valley, 52 in Bruce, 50 up in Alcorn. Can't even talk this morning. Alcorn County, need a little bit more coffee. They were, though, in the upper 40s, our coolest spot on the map this morning. Most of us in the 50s right now, even middle 50s from Starkville over into Eupora. It's a nice day out there. It's a nice morning and beautiful conditions out the door as you're headed out. Take a look in Amory. I'm not even tracking any clouds out there this morning. So overall, very nice conditions as you're headed out. A lot like the last few mornings we've seen to start off our work week with conditions in the 50s and sunshine in the forecast. Same story over in Winona. Just a beautiful start out there to your Tuesday. Main thing you're going to need out the door are just some sunglasses because sunshine sticks around for the entire day ahead. We'll be in the upper 50s by 8, 70s are back by 11, and then we'll be into the low 80s for a majority of our afternoon. Again, lots of sunshine in the forecast, northerly winds still at play. So pretty nice day out there if you do have any plans this afternoon. Nothing in the way of rainfall to slow you down. Temperatures in the upper 60s as we go into our evening ahead. As I said, no rainfall, no clouds even to slow you down as of right now or over the next few hours or even the next few days. Take a look at our satellite and radar. We're looking at overall very dry and clear conditions across North Mississippi, the entirety of the state. Same story for Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia. Have to go over into places like northern Arkansas, into Missouri and Iowa to get some cloud cover, and even further out west to get any type of precipitation. As we head over the next few hours into your afternoon, those clear skies are going to be sticking around again for the entirety of the day. Going into Wednesday morning, yet again, starting off very dry and clear. And that says the story over into the afternoon. I've said this the past few times, but it's almost like the cloud cover is avoiding us. Some clouds to our south, some clouds to our north. Nothing here in North Mississippi. High pressure dominating our forecast, keeping our skies clear all the way throughout your Thursday as well. So for those, any games, junior high games, I know there's some senior high games too, community college games, good to go out there for your Thursday evening. I'm not tracking anything and enjoy it because into the weekend, I am going to be tracking a change coming up in our forecast with the system approaching us. We're going to be seeing some stronger storms in the mix going into your Saturday. So storms do return into your weekend forecast. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about the latest timing, what new data said this morning of what you can expect. Of course, we're going to be talking about your latest 7-day forecast as well and how much cooler temperatures get after that system does exit the area. So all of that coming up right after.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer. Advocate. Donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/actnow.
1 in 10 kids vape. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes.
The Health Class Film Guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Welcome back to the Room to Room Weather Center. Meteorologist Maggie McCauley give you a live look outside this morning before we get into your full forecast because it's just so beautiful out there. This is a live look over in Oktibbeha County, Starkville, on the campus of Mississippi State. Kids, teachers getting out there this morning with no issues. Nice sunshine coming down there on campus. Temperatures in the middle 50s over in Stark Vegas. So nice conditions out there. Nonetheless, same story up in Lee County, a little bit further north, a little bit cooler out there. Right now, temperatures in the low 50s, so still in the 50s out there, but plentiful sunshine. That's the story across the region this morning. So nothing to slow you down on the roadways or the airways. Airport delays this morning, not tracking any moderate or major delays from Memphis International, Little Rock, Oklahoma City, a little bit further east from Birmingham, Atlanta, down on the coast. Again, nothing slowing you down in the airways this morning. As for more nationally, we are tracking a few delays all the way up north in places like New York, Boston, the LaGuardia and Boston Airport. I tried to track what is exactly slowing these airways down, and I have not seen anything, but just know we are tracking some moderate delays within the LaGuardia and Boston Airport. If you know anybody coming in and out of the northern corner of the United States, the northeast corner. As we head here in North Mississippi, different story, nothing to slow you down. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 60s are out by 9, 70s by 10, middle 70s before noon today, and just another great afternoon ahead with high temperatures today, yet again in the 80s. Now, this is above average for this time of year, but still nice out there. A little bit cooler the further north you are, 80 in Alcorn County, 80 in Boonville, middle 80s the further south you go, 85 in Bruce, 85 in Grenada, 86 over in Greenwood. Overall, a day a lot like yesterday. Lots of sunshine and temperatures in the 80s to round out your afternoon. Let's go into your day tomorrow. For your Wednesday, we do get a little bit warmer. We'll see lows in the middle 50s, eventually into the 70s, upper 70s by noon. And a lot of us topping off, all of us in the middle 80s for your Wednesday afternoon. But still a lot of sunshine in the forecast, middle 70s by the time that sun does set. So overall, another great day out there for your Wednesday. This work week is actually looking very nice. If you got any plans tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, I'm not tracking any rain in the forecast until we head later on the day on Saturday. So actually a lot of our Saturday right now looking dry, but noon and on, especially as we head sunset and on, is when we're really going to be watching for the potential of some storms to enter the forecast that could be on the stronger side of things. That's the main time frame we're watching as of right now. So later on the day on Saturday, I'm talking afternoon, especially into sunset, into those overnight hours. A lot of us drying out as we head into your Sunday morning. But because this could be an overnight event, I just encourage you to have the Mississippi Live Weather app downloaded and make sure to have your severe alerts on just in case something does pop up in your area. Here's a look at where the severe threat is 5 days out. So the Storm Prediction Center putting this severe risk. This in turn does correlate with a slight risk. So that would be a level 2 out of 5 for this area highlighted from St. Louis, the entire state of Arkansas into northern Louisiana right now highlighted. Of course, that does extend a little bit into our area as well. Who is clipped with this 5 days out for your Saturday? Northwest Mississippi into the Delta. I think that's the main area we're going to be watching here for us within our coverage area. Cleveland, Clarksdale, Senatobia, again, DeSoto County included with that, Marshall County, down into Grenada County, portion of that also clipped within that risk area. So we're going to be watching for that. This is multiple days away, but we're keeping our eye again on that system. Depending on the overall timing will depend on our severity here in North Mississippi. So right now, main threat I think we're watching for is going to be wind, but overall if the timing changes, things could change, and we'll let you know right here on Mississippi Live Weather. Tropical Storm Lorenzo still churning in the Atlantic. Want to give you a last look at that before I get into your 7-day forecast, because yes, it's not looking to impact the United States, continuing to track off eastward, and again, not coming even close to the U.S. coast. So that's some good news. That's what we like to see with those tropical systems. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Low 80s today, turn into middle 80s as we had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even in the upper 80s. So definitely a warm day out there for those Friday night football games. And of course, those shower and storm chances do return out there for your Saturday. I encourage you, if you have any weekend plans, or even if you don't, to keep checking up with the forecast. We'll give you the latest timing and updates with that system as it does get closer to Saturday. As for Matt, he's in Australia, living it up in the land down under, having a great time, sponsored by MLM Clothiers. And I want to give you his latest update before I let you go as well.
I don't know about you, but when I see that, that's when I think about Australia. And of course, we're on our Wonders of Australia tour here by Holiday Vacations, of course, brought to you by MLM, and we appreciate them for sponsoring us here on Mississippi Live Weather. We're in Sydney Harbor. If I flip back around behind me the other direction, you can see the iconic Harbor Bridge here. As we landed in Australia a little earlier on this morning, of course, because we crossed the international date line, technically the day is a day ahead of what everyone back in Mississippi is here. It's a 16-hour difference, which is kind of mind-boggling to get used to in its own right, but just an absolutely gorgeous day here in Australia. As you can see, the blue skies pretty much as far as the eye can see, and the humidity very low. Just a wonderful day. We did a driving tour around town a little bit earlier on. I think we'll have some free time to kind of explore this amazing city of more than 5 million people here. When you look at it by the numbers, almost 20% of the entire population of Australia actually coming from the Sydney area. So we will be looking at the Opera House, actually going on a tour of that tomorrow. So can't wait to kind of show you a little more up close that and bring you along on our Wonders of Australia tour. And again, of course, thank the good folks at MLM Clothiers for sponsoring and for helping us to go along with this and bring this coverage to you. But from Sydney Harbor in Sydney, Australia, I'm Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawpon for Mississippi Live Weather.
Isn't that just so awesome? The Opera House, that is what I think of every time I think of Australia, other than the movie Finding Nemo. I also think of that too. But really awesome update out there with Matt, just getting to go through Australia and just make those memories. Really cool for him. And of course, thank you to the folks over at MLM Clothiers for bringing his updates to us. Really cool there. We'll make sure to give you the latest updates every morning. And also you can get some more updates at 5, 6, and 10 from Matt. So make sure to tune in there. Also, our meteorologist, Gabe Maynor, of course, giving you the latest update with the forecast, everything you need to know, especially about this weekend. And of course, I'll be up with you tomorrow morning at 6:30. Thanks as always for starting off your morning with Mississippi.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
You wonder how they're going to experience the real world in real safety, where all kids are welcome and everyone has a path forward to new skills, advancement, leadership, something they will carry with them the rest of their lives.